everybody, welcome to Lauren Loves Color. Thank you for coming back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, I have a lot of new subscribers. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing, and I'm really happy to have you. Today, I'm going to be sharing all of my completed pages for the month of December. It was quite the record month for me. I colored out of 15 books and I colored 32 pages. And that is a lot for me. Normally, I only color between 10 to 20 pages a month. So this was quite a busy month for me. So I had a lot of new haul. I think that attributed to it. I also had some time off from work and vacation during the weekday while my kids were in daycare. So that also kind of led to me having a little bit more time to color. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. My first is from a new book to me. Most of these books are new to me. This is the color by number Mandalas from Sunlife drawing. And I completed this picture here. And I used my big ultrafine markers on that, and that worked really great. Next is one of my absolute favorite new Christmas books. This is the Christmas Mandalas color by number by Sachin Sachdeva. It's the same size as the Sunlife drawing book, and I think the colors in here are absolutely amazing. So I colored 4 images out of here. I did the first 2 in the front. And as you can see, it's not traditional Christmas colors, which I really like. They're really, really bright and beautiful. And I usually use my Shuttle Art permanent markers for these. I colored the penguins. Penguins are my absolute favorite animal. I have a lot of penguin decorations in my house for Christmas, and so they're what I'm drawn to in coloring books. And then I colored the deer here, which I think look awesome. Next is from a book from his wife, Prachi Dewan Sachdeva. This is the Christmas Patterns color by number. This is the very first Christmas book that I picked out as soon as it came out. Love, 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 absolutely love this book. This is obviously a larger book in scale, but the colors and the patterns in here are fantastic. So I colored this one, and I colored this one. And what I plan on doing moving forward, in between each coloring page is kind of another page of just quotes. I kind of thought, what if I don't put my blotter page here and let the colors seep through? I think that might look kind of cool on the quotes page. I don't know. What do you think? This one I really love. This is my favorite one I've colored in this book thus far. These little snowmen with the yellow and orange vest to me look like little construction worker snowmen. And I think they're adorable. And then the wreaths here. Next is not a Christmas book and not a color by number. And this is the Chibi Girls Grayscale. This is the 100 pages. This is the 4 books in one. This was a buddy color with Danny Buttons. And we've been going back and forth. We've been waiting for this book for a long time. And so we committed to doing a buddy color together on this book. And so we chose this page back here. And she's so cute. I really enjoy doing this. This is my very first Grayscale. I use my Cali Art markers here. I don't know if you can see, but I use some glitter gel pen on the lights. And then I use some white gel pen for detail. And I really love how it turned out. It definitely made me less intimidated to do Grayscale. And I definitely see myself working more in this book. So if you want to do a buddy color in this book, let me know. I'd be happy to do it because I think buddy colors are what is going to be to inspire me to work in that book more. Next is a Jade Summer Christmas color by number. And I did just 1 image out of here. I did these birds. And I think this turned out really cute. What I like about the Jade Summer ones is that the patterns are very, very different. And I like that the backgrounds aren't filled in because sometimes that uses up a whole lot of my markers. And so I like that some of these backgrounds are left just simple and white. Another Jade Summer color by number. This is their Flowers book. I did just the very first image here. I was just really curious what this book looked like. Next is my Love is Like a Rainbow Just Had Water book. If you watched one of my previous videos, I did a full flip through of this and a review of this book. I absolutely love it. This is not a traditional coloring book. They do have some color pages in here. This is where you're actually using a paintbrush and just painting the color on here, kind of like watercolor. But you don't have to choose the colors. So I did quite a few images out of here. This is probably my favorite one just because of the combination of colors here and that they're really nice and bright. They're not as muddy as some of the other colors on the pages. Like this one, to me, the colors don't really excite me as much in here. And this is the one that I just did most recently, which is really cute too. Next is another new book to me. It's a by Sachdeva. This is his Butterfly Color by Number, and I did a couple of pages in here. I'm kind of trying to work out things a little bit. The color combinations are a little funky to me. They're pretty simple, but you can choose whatever shade you want. So while the color might be yellow, you could choose a bright yellow and neon yellow. Same thing with the pinks and reds. And so I think I just need to find the right combination of complementary colors. This one I felt like was a little bit better, but still the color combinations are still a little bit slightly off. But these were really simple and mindless and easy and just very relaxing at the end of a long day. So those are really good. This is the Christmas Fantasy Color by Number. This is the black background version by color Questopia. I need to do more in this book. I am hoping to get with Danny Button's Christmas or Jolly Coloring 2021, maybe get some more done in this book. This was the one image that I did, and I really, really like it. I thought it was really cute. So I look forward to doing more in this book, but I do miss them having only the colors that you need for the page on the left-hand side. I desperately miss that, and I think that's the one thing that keeps me from coloring in this book more. Like this one, this is one of the books that I think that I like the style. So I did one page out of here. This is the Princess book, and I used metallic Jelly Roll gel pen to color in the lines, and I like how this one turned out. I don't know if this is modeled after an actual princess, but I don't know of a princess that has these colors, but I thought this was cute. But yeah, I like that it only has the colors that you need on the left-hand side. Next is my tragedy. The image turned out great, don't get me wrong, but look at this, guys. So there's a glitter pen that comes at the top of the book that you're supposed to use for certain images in the book. And if you saw my most recent haul video, this book was in there. It's a beautiful book, but I actually messaged Mindware. They haven't responded back to me, but just told them this was really poor design. I kind of thought maybe you would kind of gently fold the pen off of the book, but no, you really have to rip the front cover of your book. And I hate that. I hate how this book looks now with the pen ripped off of it. But the image inside is absolutely stunning. So I did use the glitter pen and finally thought of the word. They're kind of like stickles, is what they're supposed to be like. And it's kind of an iridescent color. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I used it. I absolutely hated it. Absolutely hated it. It made my page really bumpy. It took a long time to dry. I don't think it even, I'm looking at it now, I don't think it even looks that great. And so once I was starting to have problems with the glue, for all of the other areas that actually needed glitter, I used just a clear glitter gel pen, one of my Color It gel pens in Crystal, in the color Crystal, and just colored over those areas, and that's what I'm going to do moving forward. So I'm super bummed that I had to destroy the front cover of my book for a glitter gel pen or a glitter glue or whatever that doesn't even work well, but that is what it is. So I really, really love this image. I see myself doing a ton more in this book, and I'm excited to work on the next page. Next is a book I think that's going to get a lot of love for me in 2021. This is the new Stone Mosaic book. This is the book number 2 by Belba family. I did a few in here. Sorry guys, my watch is being funny today. So I did this one, which is really cute. This one, which is one of my absolute favorites. This is a dragonfly. I did this one, which, doesn't this remind you of, is it Gerald the giraffe with Toys R Us? I don't know. I thought of Toys R Us as soon as I saw this, and I was like, womp womp. Probably because it's Christmas time. And then I did this one yesterday, and I think this turned out really beautiful, this little rose. I was going to do a color and chat with this and just filled out the black, and then I was like, well, you can definitely tell it's a rose, so there's no point. and even filming me coloring this. So, but those are really easy. I really like those. Next, this is the Christmas Mosaic book by Sunlife Drawing. 1 million people are coloring out of this book. This is by far and away my most colored in book of the season. I absolutely love it. However, I can definitely tell you I'm way burnt out on this book. I colored my last image yesterday, and I'm just like, I've got to take a break from this book because it's just too much. So I colored a couple of these pages in November, but the rest of these I colored in December. And I absolutely love the way that they turn out. They're really beautiful. I use my Cali Art brush markers in these, and they're phenomenal. They really look great. I think that Sunlife Drawing does an amazing job with their color palette. I've heard people mention that before, but I think their color palette is stunning, and I think their images turn out absolutely beautiful. I have the whole collection of these books now, and so definitely when I'm done with this book, I will move on to, it's the travel book and then the animals book. And that's the last one that I did. So I've done a pretty big chunk of this book. I think I've done about 9 pages total. So I'm almost halfway through the book. I would have liked to have been halfway through the book. My goal was to have only 12 pages of this book left, but I'm just not going to make it. I've just had to kind of call it and put it aside. Next, this was a huge surprise to me. This is the Christmas Color It Your Way book. This is by Prachi, Dewan, Sachdeva, and this book is so cute. I posted a flip through of this book on Instagram. This book came out a little bit late in the Christmas season, but it has really, really cute and just very like whimsical types of images, and they're kind of hysterical and funny. I want to color this page next, but this book is so cute. It was kind of a nice surprise of a book, and I think it's only like $4.99 on Amazon, but it's adorable. And this is the page that I colored out of this book, and this is my favorite. Guys, you know I love color by number because it tells me what to do. But I took a risk and colored this page myself, and while I was just talking about Sunlife Drawing and that I really love their color palette, I actually had just colored the Sunlife Drawing page and took my same markers from there and then colored this page. And I love that I did that because I think this turned out so, so cute. I used glitter gel pen around the darker areas, the shadows of the snow too. So I don't know if you can see that, but it gives it kind of a little extra oomph, a little extra something. And it's so simple, but so bright and so colorful. And I just love the Sachdeva color palette that they use in their other books. So I kind of use that just to help inspire me in coloring this image. So I absolutely love how this turned out, and I'm really happy with it. So I really think that my next image, because of my love for penguins, might be this very next image up here. I still plan on coloring Christmas things even after the Christmas holidays, and so I'm going to challenge myself to do something that's non-color by number, and this might be my next image that I do. And then last but not least was an image that I completed today. If you follow me on Instagram, you will see that I had a pretty amazing surprise of a haul that I received in the mail. That was a nice surprise, and so I'll show that to you quickly after this. But I did utilize the supplies that I got, and I colored this page here. And this is from The Princess and the Frog. This is the villain, and I don't remember what his name is, but I really like how this turned out. I think this turned out great. I haven't done an image in this book in a little while, and it was really nice and refreshing to get back to coloring one of these. I forget how long they take to do, but I really, really like how they turn out. They look just amazing. So that was it for my completed pages. Last but not least, I just want to share with you what I got in the mail today. I went on eBay and I was just dinking around and just kind of looking at marker sets and things like that that people were selling. I was looking at some Copics because I was starting to think about, for some of the most common colors of things that I use, maybe investing in getting some Copic markers since they're refillable. But I actually stumbled across somebody who was selling these. This is the 96 set of Tombow dual brush pens, and this is exactly how the box came. He was selling it at a, you could either bid or you could place an offer, like make an offer, and he was asking $50 for the 96 set. These came in used condition. He was asking $50, and so I asked him a little bit about the markers. He told me they were from non-smoking, that most of them were new, but there were a few that were used. And so the set, like if you're just trying to get them brand new, is somewhere between $135 and $150. And so I was like, well, maybe I'll take a little bit of a gamble. I talked to my husband about it and he was like, yeah, no, that's a really good deal. And so I made an offer for 40, and I just like, I'm just going to throw that out there. He may be insulted and just say screw it, or he may be willing to look at it. And he actually accepted my offer. So I received the full set of Tombows, and he didn't even state it in there, but it actually came with the stands. It actually came with the stand, and so I got all these for $40. And guys, the colors, gosh, my watch needs to be charged so bad. The colors are really stunning. So these are the colors here. I thought maybe one of these colors was actually a little dry, but it wasn't. It's just really hard to see. But these are the colors that come in the set. They're unbelievably beautiful. This is the 96 set. There is actually a set that is 108. So Tombow, I did go to their site and they actually are selling the new 12 set that you can just add to this 96 set to have all of the colors. And so I did go ahead and order that. And I ordered the 108 stand that will hold 108 markers. This stand is nice. You just slide the markers in and out, but what I don't like is that you can't see them very well. And the problem is I don't want to leave them like my desk on this because I don't want my son to play with them. So there is a case that fully encloses and kind of accordions out. I'll show it in my haul. So I ordered that case, and I ordered the additional 12 markers that don't come in this set. But I'm extremely pleased with this and really, really happy with this, and really happy that I took a chance at getting these markers, because I see myself using these a lot in a lot of my books that I can't use alcohol markers in. And I have definitely some books on the way from France right now that I can't use alcohol markers in. And so these are so much better than Crayola Super Tips, and I'm really going to enjoy them. And if you've never seen the Tombow markers before, they're kind of a long barrel. There is a color number that comes on them. The color name is not on the marker itself, but they all have color names, and they have two nibs. They have a small rounded nib, if you can see that, and then they also have which is this just beautiful brush nib. And this brush nib is absolutely fantastic. It's really flexible and springy and really easy to color with. So I'm a fan of brush tip markers in general, so I really love this. And don't these look so pretty in this stand? So I really love this. So I'm going to be utilizing this a lot. So with that being said, that is all that I have for you today. I want to thank you for coming to my channel again. If you are new here, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have the continued support, and hit like, comment, tell me what was your favorite page that I colored, or what is the favorite page that you've colored in this past month. I love to hear and interact with you, and I respond to every comment left on each video. So I hope you all have a fantastic New Year's. Stay safe, and we'll talk again soon. Bye.